Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your guy, Kid Bailey, with the Neapoltan Ice Cream Experience. And I wanted to drop in again. Last week I had the interview go off, and I told you guys I was working on staffing industries trends for 2025. And that's what I want to talk more about this week. We're starting a new series where we're just going to break down, a lot of the things I've seen in the market that have been happening. And so, for starters, the first thing I wanted to talk about, I feel like everyone's at least heard somebody experience some form of this, or maybe you've experienced it yourself, but automation and AI interviews, people using Chat GPT for posts. Like, I've seen a lot, in regards to 2025. This is definitely the year of really not using Google. Everybody's just using Chat GPT to figure out what they need, whether that be a resume, cover letter, or examples of contracts. Uh, I mean, the list goes on. Anything you would typically ask Google or try to look up on YouTube, people are just asking Chat GPT and it's being provided to them. So literally using Chat GPT as like an assistant, which is kind of literally what it is. But also outside of just that, other angles of automation, like a lot of different apps for different workflows. So whether that be apps like Eclipse or apps like, honestly, even the app I use now, Riverside, like apps that create short snippets for you automatically, or that can take whatever you input data wise or content wise and reform it, restructure it to be whatever you're describing you need it to be. And so I would say that's definitely the first trend. Is there's a big uptick in AI automation. You got even websites or apps that you can create websites from. Literally you tell ChatGPT, "Hey, create me this business and this website, around clothing," and they just literally will build out a whole website for you to sell your merch on, all the whole nine. And so, for those of you that haven't had an AI interview, haven't used ChatGPT, don't even know what it is or how to even get going with it, I advise you to, you know, try to practice with it or try to just look into it. Like, do something with it, because it's definitely about to get a lot more advanced when it comes to, the speed of being able to do complex things, whether that's create a new specific workflow, create a website. Like, used to be building a website is going to take you weeks, months to knock out. And you got to find someone who can code to build it out for you to get it to where you want it to be. And now ChatGPT is literally kind of taking over that space. And so those are just a few examples, but there's a plethora of examples that could be given in regards to AI and automation. This is definitely the trend that has been like wildfire. Like, everyone is using it. Why would you not? And then on top of that, um, there's avenues and ways to learn and grow by having something like this in your corner. Obviously, there's positive and negatives to it, but to be honest, you really wouldn't find the negatives out unless you started using it. I encourage you to use ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Grok, use something. Anything's better than nothing. But that's all I got for y'all, man. I just wanted to come on and talk through that trend. That's the first one of the series. I'm looking forward to next week's topic and talking more about other trends and everything. Appreciate y'all tuning in and checking out our content. Catch y'all next time. Peace.